LP.
Hi Thomas, nice to see you. I know you spoke after the Newcastle game saying that Edouard is your first choice goalkeeper, but
Yeah.
how close is Kepa to challenging for that number one position?
I don't know, and nothing has changed, and Edu is the number one, and he deserves to be the number one, and this is a sensitive position where you need to be clear, and you cannot hide your opinion in press conferences or in of course not in the dressing room. Things have to be clear, and you cannot be afraid of it, and we are not, and so things have not changed. But like I said, we need 3 strong goalkeepers, and we need everybody ready. Everybody ready, because the rhythm is high, because the challenges are high, the goals to achieve are high in this club. We need everybody, not only 3 goalkeepers, we need all 20, 21, 22 guys in the field to be ready now. Whatever is needed, if we need them 5 minutes, you have to be ready for 5 minutes. If we need them from the beginning, it's from the beginning, half time. If you have a bad decision, you're not in the squad, maybe next time we need you, you have to be ready. This is the topic for the next weeks, and this includes Kepa. And I can only repeat myself, Kepa did 2 good matches, he had 2 clean sheets. This is the best he can have for his confidence, but it's also what we expect from him. The best performances, and nothing has changed. Edu is number one.
Simon Stone, BBC.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
It's been very a lot of matches and difficult, I would imagine, for you to work with the players. What have you learnt in your short time at the club so far, and how will that help you going into this period with the Champions League?
I experience incredible work ethic from the players. They are hungry, they are eager to improve, eager to compete. They are hungry to compete as a team. This is the most important. I feel them all together as a group. We can totally rely on them, that we play our principles in the game, that we are reliable to the things we decide, how to approach games. This is the most important. And if we have less time on the training ground, we work in the media room, we work in video sessions, and we prepare the games, and we use the games to improve, and we use the games to get used to each other. But there are so many good behaviors, so many good signals, so many good minutes, and in our games, that is a pleasure to work with, and is a very, very good level from where we want to improve, because this is the challenge in top sports, to improve every day, to take every day carefully, and to appreciate every day on the training pitch or in the games, and to use it for improvement. And this is the feeling that I absolutely have, and where I'm 100% involved, and this makes me happy, because this is why I'm coach.
Do you trust them already?
For sure, there's no reason not to trust them. They delivered from the first minute that we are here. Like I said, it's not only trust because of results, it's trust because of how we interact, how they behave every day, here in Cobham, out on the training pitch, and in situation under stress. That means in the games. And there is no reason not to doubt them. From now on, we try to improve, we try to push, we try to guide them, and I feel totally included in that process, and I feel a very strong bond between the players. And I can only repeat, this is a pleasure to be here, a pleasure to work with the guys. This is why I became coach.
Nick Purewell, PA.
Hi Thomas, you must be relieved about Tammy avoiding a serious injury, because obviously you said you were worried. And I just wondered about Fikayo Tomori. Frank Lampard always said he had a long-term plan for Tomori to come back and make it long-term at Chelsea. I just wonder, is he in your plans for the long-term too? Obviously he's on loan at the moment, but would you like to see him back at Chelsea in the long-term?
To be very, very honest, right here, I did not spend too many minutes thinking about Tomori, not because I don't like him, not because I don't see his potential, but there was simply no time. So every minute I spent here in Cobham was the minute for the guys who are here. It's tradition in Chelsea that many players are on loan. and get minutes somewhere else when they cannot make it to regular minutes in here. This is good because it is always the target for me to have players who can make it in different circumstances, who can show their qualities in different cultures and different clubs. This is always a good sign. So we will have this talk in the next weeks and months about all the guys who are abroad, about all the guys who are on loan. But of course, I have a general impression of Tomori, which means that he has of course high potential. But I'm not into details right now. This will come when time comes for that.
Last two in this section, we're going to start James Ollie and then last one Jerry Cox. James.
Hi Thomas, it's sort of a two-parter on Christian Pulisic if I can. You mentioned he's got another small injury problem.
Yeah.
Frank Lampard talked about some concerns about managing his fitness because of his history with injuries. Is that something that you're wary of? And also there's been some speculation this week about whether he could maybe leave the club in the summer. Do you see his future at Chelsea?
Yeah, today clear yes, but it's not only my point of view, we have to see, but for me clearly yes. Because Chelsea bought Christian for a reason, for his quality, for his potential, and it's our job to bring out the best in him. He proved in many weeks that he has the level to be a Chelsea regular player, to have a big impact in this club. It's a challenge now to hold this level, to improve, and to maintain the level and to keep improving. We are not concerned, we are not worried, but the physical department, medical department is on that. Now we have little issues in the calf. He stopped training yesterday before it becomes an injury. So I would not say that it's an injury. It's in the moment it's a risk management to not be even injured. That relies to his history of having injuries, so we do not want to enter in the same cycle. It's sometimes like this, and the main thing for Christian is to stay positive, keep the head up, and like I said before, be ready, because he can have a big impact when he starts, and he can have a big impact when he comes from the bench with his intensity. And there are absolutely no decisions made for summer. There's simply no time for that in the moment. And this is not the moment now, and there is today no need to think about Christian.
Last question, Jerry Cox.
Morning, Thomas.
Hi.
A lot of fans are wondering about Hakim Ziyech. He's not getting a lot of game time. Is it because he's not 100% fit, or is it perhaps Callum Hudson-Odoi is doing a great job on that side?
It's my fault, actually. It's not his fault. It's my fault. It's my decisions. It's my hard decisions in the moment for Mason, for Callum, for Christian sometimes, and on the half positions where we see him the strongest. It's the same for Hakim in the moment, and for some other players. There were some hard decisions to make. This is a good thing. It's never easy, but it's a good thing because that means we have quality to make hard decisions. There are some decisions for other players. That means Hakim suffers a little bit from these decisions in the moment. I can absolutely understand and absolutely agree with that. So it's my responsibility and my fault in this case that he cannot show more of his potential. But when I look at the rhythm, when I look at the schedule for the next day, we can be sure that we need all of our players. The squad is not too big, and no matter how hard times for you personal I cannot say one bad thing for Hakim. He had a good training session yesterday. He's working hard. He needs to show that he's ready, because when the moment comes, and I cannot tell you now when the moment comes, but when it comes, we expect the best Hakim Ziyech, and this is not easy. I can absolutely agree and understand and admit, but this is how it sometimes is during some moments. It can be in a club like Chelsea, with a squad that keeps winning, and was a little bit out of that squad that started winning. Sometimes you have to wait. He's not the only guy who suffers from these decisions, and things will turn around if he takes care that he is in shape, if he takes care that he is in the right mood, if he takes care that he's ready when he's needed. Things will turn around again, I'm sure.